John Cope from Cope Racing Transmissions. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching, sharing, and subscribing. I am about 3 hours or so away from Sikeston, Missouri. I'm on I-57 in Illinois, heading to the No Name Nationals. And I don't know if you can see, but I got Mr. Haney back there. Is all ready to go. And I'm making okay time. I just stopped because I had to use the bathroom, and so I topped off the tank. I used a half a tank from Lowell, Indiana to, I'm not even sure where I'm at right now. I'll look for the next sign. But so far everything's good. No problems with the truck or trailer. No tire issues, no nothing like that. No accidents, no traffic jams. So everything's going real smooth. I wish I had someone to chat with. I'm doing this trek all by myself, but when I get there, I'll have so many people I know, so many friends. The one difference between the No Name, if you don't know, let me start there. If you don't know, well, what is the No Name Nationals? It's not an invitational race, but you have to be a content creator on YouTube or Rumble, I would guess, and you have to be in the automotive field. So you have to have like an automotive channel, and these automotive channels come together one time a year in Sikeston, Missouri, and hang out with each other, and we break bread, we race each other, we cheer each other on. We can call anyone out if we want to. They have a burnout contest. This year we're having like a big dinner where everybody can sit down, cook out at the end of the awards. So it really is a really nice, neat community, you know, that this is the 4th annual. I didn't make it last year, but I went to the first one, to the second one. I missed the third one. This is the 4th one, and it's really, as the years go on, I get to know more and more of, I guess you can call them YouTubers / drag racers / car people / gearheads. I've known more and more. Like the first one I went to, I only knew a handful of people when I went there, but when I left, I met so many people, and as the time goes on, there's more people that go. So you can go spectate if you wanted to see your favorite YouTube star, like Mopar Joe, the king of YouTube there, or whoever, you know. You can go to participate or spectate, but to participate, to be in the race, to compete, you have to have a YouTube channel, and it has to be car related, and you'll have to have a minimum of 500 subscribers. So, but that being said, I'm really looking forward to going. Elaine and Madison are gonna open the shop today for a half a day, but then tomorrow the shop's gonna be closed. So yeah, I got exactly 3 hours, 12 minutes, and 214 miles to go. It says I'll be there at 3 o'clock. Now, I just stopped to fill up, top up, and I got me a drink. I got a cooler here, but this is the first one I'm having. And Elaine made me a peanut butter jelly sandwich on keto bread with low sugar jelly. So it's not the healthiest thing in the world, but it's not the worst thing in the world. So stick around. This video is going to be all the racing action and all the shenanigans that go on at the 2025 I almost said Mopar Nationals. Edit that. No Name Nationals. How many of you poor people had peanut butter and jelly for dinner? A can of soup. Funny how some foods will remind you where you come from. Thanks, honey. All right, everyone. We are about to, I believe, by crossing the Ohio River, leave Illinois and go to Missouri, if I'm correct. The MapQuest says it's 30 minutes away to the racetrack. And this is one big ass bridge that I hate. I love bridges, but actually it's not as bad in my truck as it is in the RV. When you're in the RV, you can look right over the edge, and it was always a bit scary. Welcome to Missouri. But in the truck here, it's not so bad. All right, got 29 minutes till we get to the...
Welcome to Missouri.
29 minutes till we get to the No Name Nationals. What's going on?
Park your rig on the other side of... Jason's going to move the Ford. Park your rig right on the other side of Tim's trailer, and then put Haney in right there with us under our canopies.
All right. He doesn't need to be parked next to his.
No, Tim. We got my truck, Tim's truck, the Rat, and we saved that spot for Haney and that spot over there for you to park.
Thank you.
How was your drive?
Solitary confinement.
Solitary's over, brother. Ready, kid?
Yeah.
All right. It's gonna be fun. Just don't bang your head on the window.
What'd he say? All right. Put it on and I'll show you on mine how you do it. Okay, take this strap and go through both of them.
That's what I was thinking. You go through both of them.
And then when you come back, you go through one. And then it tightens.
That's what I thought.
There you go. Now go back through the one. And then it tightens.
Wait a minute, what did I do? Go through both. What page is this? Okay. And then you go through. Right?
Let me see. Put your hand down. Can't see. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because we had a lot of them when we were kids. Okay, there it goes.
And just pull it to what you feel you need it for security. Now, the truck usually it's going to hit you back. Now my helmet hits the wall. What does your helmet hit? The glass. So you got to be careful about that.
The glass.
I'll give you a little burp.
I'm not as tall as you.
Huh?
I said, I'm not as tall as you.
I know.
Let's see.
And I have got that metal block prize package here. It's burning my fingers. I'm ready to get rid of it as soon as John gets his truck down the track. Miles an hour. All right, YouTube content creators. Everybody actually. picked up. I don't think it's connecting, Rod. You definitely have pieces, though. Somebody's car numbers blew off. That's what it is. So if you get back down to your pits and you don't have your car numbers, we got them up here at the starting line. And that'll bring us up to our next pair. John Cope, the Cope Racing Transport, 66 wheeler truck, 25 heavy in, found on a 793. And the 211 RT YouTube channel machine, about 715. Small block challenger. Cope.
Put your head back. Faster than your brother.
Oh, we did?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You can take your helmet off if you want. You know how to? No, you have to. Your dad will unstrap it if you don't know how. Yeah, we went faster than your brother's pass.
Wow.
So you guys can have to compare ET tickets. Can you get it there?
What?
Well, just wait and let your dad get it off, okay? He'll know how to do that. Thank you. All right, there's your ticket, your first one ever. Your dad will explain everything to you, what it is. There's your
I buy all of my transmission parts from Cope Racing. Great guy. You should buy them too.
Difficulties and will not be competing. Taking his place is Junkyard D, riding Mopar Mustangs and minivans mini bike. Let's see how this one unfolds.
Just in case you don't know, that's Dougie announcing. This is a monkey bike race where you have to travel as slow as you can.
Hi.
Well, another No Name Nationals is in the book. That was my third, even though it was the 4th annual. And it gets better and better every year for me. It was an awesome time. I cannot. I didn't race that much. On the racing end, you know, it was my first time down the track in 2 years, which is quite sad for me when I used to go so much. Haney went 794, and then an hour later I went another 794. So I put a 793 on the window. Well, as the heat came on, it slowed down a little bit. I did lose first round. First round loser. But I actually thought after a couple hits in the truck and it went back to back, and that truck's usually pretty consistent. I mean, I've changed drivers and it run within 100th or two. I was feeling pretty confident. My first light was in the 600s. My second light was 004 red. So I'm like, okay, I can tweak that light a little bit. And I did. It's just, I raced a guy that had a better package than I did. It was fun racing. It felt good to be in the truck again. But even though it's a racing event, it is so much more than just going to the track. If you don't know, the No Name Nationals is somewhat of a open or an invitational event to anyone who has a YouTube channel. That is, I would imagine, has to be somewhat automotive related. And then, you know, a lot of us YouTubers have become friends and host on other people's channel and help each other out and stuff like that. So it is a really nice, tight group of guys, and everyone is a stand-up motherfucker. Everyone. I tell you what, the people that I knew for years, I feel like I've come closer to. I met some of their friends that came with, like Jason was with the Honey Badger. Man, that guy is so rock solid. So now I gained another friend with him. He told me some really cool cowboy stories. He's like one of those cowboys like that you'd see on Yellowstone. You know, he told me some pretty good stories, which was kind of neat. I don't know if they have a train station by him or not, but what a solid guy. He cooked dinner for us. I kind of felt a little bad because I came just in my pickup truck, and usually when I go in my motorhome, I bring enough for everybody, and so they made me feel, Tony and Jason made me feel really at home and welcome. And I got a chance to chat with all the rest of the guys. Either I went to their spot, or they came by us, or we were talking at the track. The No Name Nationals is really, it's an awesome community. Every last person that I know in there, it truly is. It was a great time. So if you haven't gone, you know, and you're in the area next year, you know, check it out. If you do have a YouTube channel and you kind of like that, you know, camaraderie, whatever, it really would be good to get into that. So I did take Shane Polito's 2 kids and the boy Cash. I tell you what, I took him and his daughter, Shane's daughter and his son, down the track in Mr. Haney. You can do that there. They have to wear a helmet, strap in. It's all safe, and another car can't be going down the track. You have to do what's called a solo, where you're the only one go down the track. And I got more enjoyment out of it, I think, than the kids did. You know, to do something with the kids like that. And, you know, and I'm a dad, and I wish my kids were still young enough where I could take them to the carnival and on the boat and stuff like that. So for me, it really was awesome. And then to see Cash, that's the boy's name, he came over and thanked me, and he squeezed me like I was his dad. And he was all teared up and overwhelmed with happiness. And that's all that anybody wants to do in the world, is when you make someone else happy like that, it comes back to you tenfold. I mean, like I said, as happy as that kid was, I got more enjoyment out of it than he did, you know, because you get to, you know, make someone happy. So it was great. The world right now, it's the world's only SFI 727 case of bell housing. Flawlessly went down the track, and it worked so good for Joe that he won another bracket race. Now, you got to give the majority of that credit to Joe as a driver, because he's an awesome driver. But I'm just trying to promote the shop there a little bit. The case with my valve body and some of my parts and the bell housing, it worked awesome. So I was happy to see that. Jay and Jason from Wisconsin, I met their better halves and their kid. Those are such great people. I cannot say enough about those two. They're lucky to have, you know, their friendship is so good that they're close. They see each other all the time, and their family gets involved. So that is a big plus. But they saved me a spot, and then Tony saved me a spot. So, hey, I had two spots saved for me when I got there. And I was supposed to travel up there with Jay and Jason. We just had our days crossed of which day we were leaving. I apologize for that. I don't know what I was thinking. They called me when I'm at the shop. They're like, yeah, we'll be there in an hour. I'm like, an hour and a day, you're saying? At any rate, it turned out to be good. I felt bad because they came down through the Chicago route and they got stuck in traffic, and, you know, I felt bad about that, but hopefully their ride back, not going through Chicago, is better. Right now I got 2 hours and 18 minutes before I'm home. I just stopped and got myself a Culver's burger and some Diet Pepsi. So I just wanted to. This is gonna. I think I'll use this for my exit, my outro when I make my video. I don't have any video of Haney going down the track. I'm sure I'm gonna ask a few people for that. It'll all be in there. So I want to say thanks to everyone at No Name, which would be John and Dallas, for putting it on, and to all the guys and girls, and it truly is a family. It truly is a community. The people are freaking awesome. I mean, I've gone to a lot of races, and usually you get to know the guy next to you, and that the guy becomes a friend or whatever. But this whole event, this whole event is just like, it's a small race. It's not a big, huge thing, but it's bigger in comparison by community standards, I guess you'd say. So it was awesome. I had a great time, and I'm looking forward to seeing Blondie when I get home, and my 2 doggies and my daughter. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, subscribing, and we'll see you on the next one. Mopar to you.